Hello, my dear students. How are you? I know you have enjoyed so much in your holidays. Now it's time to study, right? So let us start. Today we will do our chapter number 6 of course book. That is Sona's Adventures Part 2. In our earlier class, we have done Sona Adventures Part 1. Do you remember? Yes, today we will do Sona Adventures Part 2. Students, today we will do our chapter number 6, that is Sona's Adventures Part 2. In Part 1, we have studied that Sona was very sad because all the other animals made fun of him, but when his mother explained him why their body parts are different, their body parts were different because they helped them to stay alive in the deserts. उनके बॉडी पार्ट्स बाकी अदर एनिमल से क्यों डिफरेंट होते हैं? क्योंकि वो उन्हें हेल्प करते हैं डेजर्ट्स में सरवाइव करने के लिए. आफ्टर हियरिंग दिस, ये सब सुनने के बाद सोना फेल्ट बेटर, उसे अच्छा फील हुआ था ना. नाउ इन दिस चैप्टर वी विल लर्न हाउ सोना एंड ऑल द अदर एनिमल्स बिकेम फ्रेंड्स. सोना और बाकी के सभी एनिमल्स फ्रेंड्स कैसे बन गए. सो लेट अस स्टार्ट. स्टूडेंट्स, बिफोर प्रोसीडिंग you have to know some new words and their meanings. First one is tempting. Tempting means attractive, जो अच्छा लगे, अपनी तरफ attract करे. Second one is having his fill. Eating satisfying quantity, उतना ही खाना जिससे हम satisfy feel करें. Third one is haughtily. Haughtily means proudly, arrogantly. Hind legs. Hind legs means the back legs of an animal. You all know most of the animals have 4 legs. तो जो उनकी back legs होती हैं, they are called hind legs. Number 5th is forelegs. Forelegs means front legs of an animal. आगे वाली legs, right? 6th one, lost his balance. अपना balance खो दिया. Fell suddenly. अचानक से गिर गया. Okay. 7th is waded. Waded means move through water. पानी को पार करके जाना. Number 8 is gratefully. Gratefully means thankfully. Okay?
So students, first of all we will read the chapter. Okay, let us start. The next day Sona set off again. You all know who is Sona? Sona is a young camel. Set off means to start to go somewhere. कहीं जाना. Means the next day Sona again went to wander. The rabbit, the fox, the deer and the goat were all playing together. Sona did not even look at them. All the animals were playing together and Sona did not even look at them means उसने उनकी तरफ देखा भी नहीं. He ignored them. They followed him, laughing and making fun of him. Sona paid no attention. He walked on. They again made fun of him, but Sona ignored them and continued his walking. He saw a fig tree growing at the edge of a pool. Fig is a type of fruit and edge means side, means at the pool side there was a fig tree. Its ripe fruit was very tempting. Ripe means full grown, means ready to eat, एकदम पका हुआ. And tempting means attractive. The figs on the tree were so attractive कि सोना को उन फ्रूट्स को देखकर उन्हें खाने का मन किया. Sona pulled down a few figs and tasted them. They were very nice. Soon Sona was having his fill. Sona brought down some figs and tasted. सोना ने कुछ फ्रूट्स को नीचे खींच लिया और उन्हें टेस्ट किया and they were very nice और उनका टेस्ट बहुत अच्छा था. Soon his tummy was full. Having his fill means he had eaten enough. The other animals watched him. All of them wanted the fruit but the branches were too high. Means all the other animals also wanted to eat the figs. जो बाकी के सभी एनिमल्स थे उनका भी फिग्स खाने का मन कर रहा था, बट दे कुड नॉट गेट बिकॉज द ब्रांचेस वर सो हाई. The deer asked, "Do you think he will give us some if we ask him nicely?" अब डियर का फीड्स खाने का मन हो रहा है तो वो क्या पूछ रहा है कि अगर हम सोना से पोलाइटली नाइसली डिमांड करें कि हमें भी फीड्स खाने हैं तो क्या सोना हमें देगा? "I am not going to ask him," said the goat haughtily. "I'll get some. I can climb anything." Now the goat is replying to deer question. Haughtily means proudly, egoistically. He replied that he would not ask from Sona, कि वो सोना से कुछ नहीं पूछेगा. Climb means to go up. He said that he could get the figs himself. Means वो कह रहा है कि मैं खुद से ही ये figs collect कर सकता हूँ. Standing on his hind legs, the goat put his forelegs against the tree and stretched his neck to reach a branch. He lost his balance and splash! He had fallen into the pool. Then the goat stood on his back legs and tried to get the fruits from the tree. Splash! Splash means a sound made by something falling into the liquid. Means गोट ने जब हाइंड लेग्स पे खड़े होकर फिग्स कलेक्ट करने की ट्राई की तो उसने अपना बैलेंस लॉस्ट कर दिया. मीन्स वो एकदम से गिर गया. स्प्लैश स्प्लैश मतलब वो कहाँ गिरा? ही हैड फॉलन इनटू द पूल. वो पूल में गिर गया. हेल्प हेल्प ही क्राइड. All his friends ran to the edge of the pool, but they could not help him. They were all too small. They turned to Sona. "Oh, please help him," they all cried together. "You are so big." All his friends wanted to help him, but they could not as they were so small. Then they requested Sona to help him. गोट के सभी फ्रेंड्स उसकी हेल्प करना चाहते थे बट वो नहीं कर सकते थे क्योंकि वो खुद ही बहुत स्मॉल थे. दैट्स वाई दे रिक्वेस्टेड टू सोना. Sona quickly waded into the pool. "Get on my back," he said, and lowered himself. The goat climbed on his back gratefully. Sona carried him to the edge of the pool. Waded means Sona hurriedly went into the pool. Sona asked the goat to sit onto his back. उसने उसे गोट को अपनी बैक पे बैठने को कहा and then he carried him outside the pool. "Thank you. That was very kind of you. I am sorry I made fun of you. Let us be friends," said the goat. Then the goat thanked him and also apologized for making fun of him. तब गोट ने सोना को थैंक यू किया एंड सॉरी फील किया एंड देन ही आस्क्ड हिम टू बी फ्रेंड्स कि हम फ्रेंड्स बन जाते हैं. "Come and play with us," said the rabbit. "Come on," said Sona, feeling very happy. From that day they all became good friends. So students, in this way Sona and all the other animals became friends. Students, let us do some book work now.
Let's read this sentence. The book on the pool table looks new. Now look at these words. Book, pool and looks. There is double O in book, double O in pool and also double O in looks. But did you notice the difference? There are different sounds in different words. See, double O, double O, double O. But book, pool and looks. There is short O sound in book and looks. But there is long O sound in pool. Right?
Now what you have to do, see there are some words given. First of all, say these words aloud. After that, circle the words with short O sound. And underline the words with long O sound. Okay? Try to do this exercise. Students, now look at this exercise. Sometimes you can form new words by joining two words like poolside, pool plus side, birthday, birth plus day. These are called compound words. Now, there are some words given in this table. We have to match these words to make proper compound words. Like postman, newspaper, book, shop, sea, side, goldfish. Now use the compound words you just formed to complete these sentences. Students, now we have to use the compound words that we have just formed in exercise A. हमें उन्हीं words को इन sentences में दिए हुए blanks में fill करना है. So read these sentences and try to do this exercise yourself. After this, you can match your answers with the given answer key. Next exercise. Students, to solve this exercise, firstly you have to know what is pronoun. What is a pronoun? You all know a pronoun is a word that takes the place of a noun or nouns in a sentence. Means pronouns वो words होते हैं जिन्हें हम nouns के place पे use करते हैं in a sentences में, right? Like he, she, it, I, we, they, etc. Okay? Now, what you have to do, read the given passage. The teacher said, "Dear children, I am going to tell you a story. Do you want to hear a fairy tale?" "Yes, ma'am," said the children. "Then we should come closer. Pratik, you come and sit beside Rajam." And the children huddled together. The teacher started, "I am going to tell the story of Beauty and the Beast. Once upon a time there was a wealthy merchant. He had 3 daughters. The elder daughters were mean and selfish. They always wanted expensive gifts. The merchant's youngest daughter was a lovely girl. She was called Beauty. She had a pony. It was white in color." Students, now in this passage you can see there are some highlighted words. What are these? These are pronouns. Students, in this exercise we will fill this table. Number 1. The pronoun the teacher uses for herself. टीचर ने खुद के लिए कौन सा pronoun यूज किया है? I. The pronoun the teacher uses for herself and the students as a group. टीचर ने खुद के और स्टूडेंट्स के ग्रुप के लिए कौन सा pronoun यूज किया है? We. The pronoun teacher uses to address one student. You. The pronoun the teacher uses to address all the students. It is also you. The pronoun the teacher uses for other people taken separately. He, she. The pronoun the teacher uses for other people taken as a group. They. The pronouns which we use for ourselves are called pronouns in the first person. Like I, मैं, we, हम. I is singular and we is plural. The pronouns which we use for the person or persons with whom we are talking, जिनसे हम बात कर रहे होते हैं, जो हमारे सामने होता है, उनके लिए हम कौन सा प्रोनाउन यूज करते हैं? You. You is used as singular as well as plural, right? Like आप एक होगी मेरे सामने तो भी मैं you बोलूंगी and आप सबके लिए भी मैं you यूज करूंगी. Therefore, you is used for singular as well as plural. And the pronouns which we use for the persons who are not around us, जो हमारे आसपास नहीं है, किसी और के बारे में बात कर रहे हैं हम, like he, she, it, they. These are the pronouns in the third person. Okay, first person me, second with whom I am talking, and the third जो कहीं दूर है, right? Students, in this exercise there are some sentences given. Now what will we do? We will underline the pronouns in these sentences. Underline करने के बाद हमें ये बताना है whether this pronoun is singular or plural. और हमें क्या करना है? pronoun को नाउन से मैच करना है जिसकी जगह पे इन्हें रिप्लेस किया गया है. ओके, लाइक नंबर 1, Geeta, can you pass the salt please? Here, you is pronoun and it is used for Geeta. Therefore, we will write singular. Now, try to do this exercise. Punctuate these sentences and rewrite them in your notebook. Students, we will rewrite these sentences in our notebook after punctuating. Means after applying full stop or question mark at the end of a sentence. Plus, first letter of each sentence should be capital because a sentence always begins with a capital letter. This was our chapter number 6, Sona's Adventures Part 2. I hope you all have enjoyed as well as understood the story very well. Now it's your turn. Do the given homework to practice. Okay? Thank you. Bye-bye.